Hey, this is Andrew Brown from Exam Pro, and we are looking at Serverless Application Model, also known as SAM, and this is an extension of CloudFormation that lets you define serverless applications, and I always like to think of it as just as a CloudFormation macro where you use transforms. So let's get to it. So SAM is both a AWS CLI tool and also a CloudFormation macro, which makes it effortless to define and deploy serverless applications. And you might be looking at that word macro and thinking, what does it mean? So this is the textbook definition, which is a replacement output sequence according to a defined procedure. The mapping process that instantiates a macro use into a specific sequence is known as a macro expansion. Now that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, at least to me, so I've reworked that definition. And so I would say a macro allows you to change the rules on how code works, allowing you to embed a language within a language. Macros serve to make code more human readable or allow you to write less code. Creating a language with another language is called a DSL, a domain-specific language. And by using macros, you are creating a DSL. And so CloudFormation allows you to specify macros through the transform attribute, and this is how SAM is used. So what you do is you would use transform and then specify AWS serverless, and then you'd have access to now these new resource types. That's what this macro, SAM, is injecting into it. So you can define this function, this API, and simple table, along with a bunch of other properties.